I see you out there. Can't hide from me. Oh, hey, just surveilling the surveillance, if you know what I mean. See them government surveillance? You see them birds up there? The same birds every day? Yeah, I see you. Sneaky little bastards. All right, let's go back to headquarters. Those little feathered government drones are out there watching us right now. We're about to do a little research of our own. Wingspan is a highly rated game themed around birds and their habitats. Near the end of last year, the game was released on PC and Nintendo Switch. Just this month, it was released on Xbox. Hopefully, we'll see a PlayStation version right around the corner. What drew me to this game in the first place is that I typically enjoy card and board games when they've been adapted into video games, because then I don't have to worry about setup or missing pieces, and we have the benefit of online play, a comprehensive tutorial, and computer AI players when you want to play by yourself. Secondly, I thought the theme was pretty interesting. I love the idea of playing this game and learning random bird facts in the process of having fun. Now, I'm not going to give you a tutorial on how to play the game because frankly, there are quite a few rules, and the in-game tutorial already does a good job of teaching as you play. But I will go over the basic concept, the features of this video game adaptation, and my overall thoughts on the game. You can play Wingspan by yourself or with up to 4 other players. But rather than most competitive card games where you are attacking other players, Wingspan takes a much calmer approach where you compete for points by populating your habitats, completing goals, and strategically planning synergy between your cards. You won't be directly manipulating your opponent's board, but you can plan to disadvantage them by taking valuable resources or activating effects that will only benefit yourself. The game is played in 4 rounds, with each round consisting of several turns. Each turn you'll either draw a card, lay eggs, forage for food, or hatch new birds. Each of these things will earn you points and synergize with other aspects of the game in a variety of different ways. Basically, you'll be playing bird cards into your 3 habitats. Certain birds will require specific habitats. The more birds you have in your forest, the more food you'll be able to forage in a turn. The more birds you have in the grasslands, the more eggs you'll be able to lay. And the more birds you have in the wetlands, the more cards you'll be able to draw. Additionally, each bird has their own nest type, number of eggs they can sit on, and ability or effect that can trigger for a various number of things. On top of this, you also have bonus cards that give you special goals to work toward, and round goals. Doing any of these things are optional and will just simply award you extra points. So as I've mentioned, you can play solo to see how many points you can reach on your own, or you can compete with others. Additionally, there is another game mode called Atoma, which has a set of rules designed to make a solo player feel like they're playing against another opponent. This was especially great for people that wanted to play the physical board game by themselves. Wingspan, the video game, features computer AI opponents for the main game mode, but also still offers Atoma mode for those that want to play with these unique rules. Some of the other features that come with the video game version are 3 different computer AI difficulties to choose from, a bird database showing all of the different birds that you've played in game, along with facts, and you can hear what each bird sounds like when you lift a card that is in hand or in play. I love this because in the process of playing, you'll learn all sorts of things about the 170 unique birds in this game.
Ash-throated flycatcher. These birds are adapted to dry places. They get all their water from their food.
From identifying them to learning about their habitats, nest type, and what they sound like. You can also play the game online with other players, or challenge the points champion of the week. I love the convenience of having all of the tokens, rules, and cards handled for me by the video game. It makes it a lot easier, especially when you're just starting out. The art in this game has a really nice, soft, high-quality, hand-drawn look to it, with some subtle animation. The music is calm and relaxing, with birds softly chirping in the background, but of course you can tweak all of that in the options as well: music volume, sound effects, bird sounds, and narration. The rules in this game can be rather confusing at first. It seems like a lot to take in and learn. Even after playing all the way through the tutorial for the first time, I still didn't trust my knowledge of the game, and it wasn't until I played the whole game on my own without the tutorial when all of the rules started to click for me and it all made sense. While the rules in this game might seem overwhelming and off-putting, it's actually what makes this game so much fun to play. I really think it's worth taking the time to learn. There are so many different ways to score points in this game. You can play as strategically or as casually as you like. And while I think it could be fun to own the board game someday to play with groups of friends, you can totally do that with the video game too. And it's certainly a lot more accessible and unquestionably the best way to enjoy the game by yourself. Anyway, if you like board games or card games, I recommend checking out Wingspan. I'm not really big on competitive games, and this is sort of a happy medium. You can play for points or for fun, and nobody's directly attacking or ganging up on anyone else. Wingspan is available on PC, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox. MSRP is $20 US. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, I will see you later. Birds are a lie. They're government surveillance drones. They're watching us. Look it up.